My name is Talbert Black. I am the president of South Carolina Campaign for Liberty. And I'm going to read quickly because we only have 2 minutes. Imagine your adult daughter calls you one evening to say, "Dad, I'm scared. Some guy's been hanging around the parking lot after work. I think he might be following me home once or twice. Dad, he's really creepy. My daughter will be grown and out of the house all too soon. And I'm concerned because she doesn't care much for guns and probably won't carry one until she feels threatened. Fortunately, I know a bit about guns, and she has had adequate training at home and on the range. So if she ever felt like she needed to carry one, I could have her armed and safely carrying a self-defense firearm very quickly, probably less than 24 hours. Unfortunately, many women don't feel the need to be armed for self-defense until there is an immediate threat. Sadly, in South Carolina, by the time there is a threat, it is already too late to be legally armed in time to protect yourself. You see, our state firearm laws are so restrictive that they give a distinct advantage to the would-be rapist. You see, while the rapist doesn't care about the law and will be carrying a weapon despite prohibitions about carrying a weapon during the commission of a crime, our daughters are prohibited from carrying a firearm legally until they have one scheduled training with a government-sanctioned trainer, paid $75 to $125 for the class. Take the class, pass the government-sanctioned written test, pass the government-sanctioned shooting test, get fingerprinted like a common criminal, pass a background check, and then pay SLED $50 and wait 90 days until they can legally carry a self-defense firearm. Then, and only then, are they able to protect themselves from the would-be rapist. Instead of eliminating these restrictions that put our daughters at risk, this committee is talking about making it even harder for the citizens of South Carolina to arm themselves for self-defense. I understand that you're talking about a 28-day waiting period before you can purchase a self-defense firearm for use in the privacy of your own home. But there's nothing reasonable about so-called reasonable gun control, because all it does is make it harder for the citizens of South Carolina to protect themselves and their families. I'm almost done. Criminals and those with criminal intent, by definition, ignore the law and will always find a way to force themselves upon the helpless citizens of South Carolina. The best thing that you can do is stop making helpless South Carolina citizens and let us be armed in the way we choose to defend ourselves. And here's petitions from more than 1,000 South Carolinians that I've collected over the last couple of weeks who agree with me. Thank you very much.
Pass those on to one of the staff, and we'll do it.